G'day everybody, Patrol Gaming, and welcome back to another reaction video. Well, I've got some more Home Away From Home. This is going to be part 6. So, the last episode we left the boys, COVID-19 had just broken in Europe. They were kind of questioning if they can go to Italy, what's going to happen. So we're going to jump straight back in. We're going to pick up the story there, and we're going to do these next episodes. So hopefully you'll come along for the journey. Let's just jump straight in. Home Away From Home, part 6.
Nate's on his second Jägermeister 45-minute ferry ride at noon to Germany.
The old Snickers Jägermeister combo. Going hard at borders.
We've been on the bus for like 18 hours or something like that.
It's 11:30 yesterday. It's 8 o'clock now.
Yeah, so maybe like 20 hours.
That's a long time on a bus, isn't it?
We've been on this bus for too long.
On this bus for too long.
We are at the Dome in Kiel.
Cool. If only Rob were here to say it for us. Cool. And we're here today. We got a show tonight. We're trying to do some touristy stuff.
Wow,
This
look
is
at
like
that.
the Halls
Wow.
of Moria.
Oh, it is, yeah. Just look for Balrog there.
Yeah. It started in 1240. It didn't finish until 1880.
I've lived in houses that are built in the 60s that were falling apart.
Oh, you did! I totally didn't fart in there. No! Oh, no. Open it up! Very stuffy.
Overnight, reports of tornadoes tearing through parts of Nashville.
I woke up in a hotel room in Cologne, Germany, to a constant stream of text.
And Steven called me. He was like, bro, a tornado just came through.
I ended up getting a call from my friend Charlie. He, along with our roommates and a couple other of our friends, were actually
Wow.
at the house when the tornado hit. The house I had lived in for 5 years and made an unimaginable amount of memories in was gone. I felt completely helpless. And I just had to sit back and watch as my friends picked up the pieces.
12 or maybe 15 different people came out. And I didn't know half of those people. They just came out to help. That's really how the whole community of Nashville is. People helping each other. You know, that's one
Wow,
of the
look at
many
that
reasons why I
devastation.
love Nashville.
Possessions can be replaced, but people cannot.
I'm just grateful.
Are you ready for a party? Good! How do you do, Rob?
I wore that jacket the whole show. Why did I do that?
One glass of apple juice.
I like to watch Humphrey sing songs. What's the next line, Chance?
I don't want to hear Humphrey sing.
We're having to deal with something we've never had to deal with.
No.
The coronavirus.
We've got a lot on our mind this tour. I mean, between that and then the storm in Nashville, I think it's been a really good exercise in gratefulness too.
For sure.
But the distraction is definitely there.
There's a lot. We're scheduled to go over to Germany and France, which are hit really hard right now.
Yeah.
So we're like keeping an eye on it. Like we don't know if we're going to be doing those shows for sure or not.
If there's some sort of emergency, then we just cross that bridge when we get there.
It sounds like we're in a holding pattern right now and there's not much to discuss.
The kids are fighting to stay awake. They're waiting on Dad to cut that cake.
It's a beer 30?
Oh yeah,
It's beer 30. It's half an hour past the last time I should have had a beer, so it's beer 30.
See ya.
Oh, juicy. With that Hofbrau house, my favorite location in the world.
If there's one in any city, he's probably been. What's the name of this tower?
Big old buildings, huh?
He almost had a heart attack because he looked up and the clouds are moving fast behind it and he goes, "It is moving! It's swaying!"
It looked like it was doing this.
We're gonna go over to the Berlin Wall Memorial.
Fun.
Got a scooter.
Looks like they left it.
I gotta go find them.
All right, have fun. Farewell.
Morning, son.
Oh, God.
The fan just gave us these on stage tonight.
Has Janica seen these yet?
I don't think so.
Okay, let's put them in the tape at the top of the
Oh
bunk.
yeah, good call. I think it needs to be Rob's.
Yes.
It's gotta be Rob's.
100%.
So I haven't really done any pranks this tour, but I think this is a good one.
The gut juicy. Cheers.
Cheers.
When you walked in like that, time goes by.
Hey, he's singing it with that hat on. Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Let's say. Yeah, it's a 15-minute walk to the piss sculpture. We gotta do that.
Yep, 110%. Plus, it goes past the
All right, did you guys go to the thing?
Want to make up?
Yeah.
We're here at a site that Rob found in Prague. Two guys peeing, in which you can text what you want them to pee, and they'll spell it out, I guess. This kind of looks. This stream's a little weak at this point.
Of course it's
What?
That's spelling home free.
Yeah. Just pretend that says home free.
I really like, piss sculptures when you can see.
Yeah, like if it was
Right,
snow
right, like
or
everywhere
sand.
else. So.
Right.
I swear to God, I'll do my
Okay, that's a bit weird.
best. Time will tell. We'll pass the test, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes.
Yeah, the biggest thing that I've learned from this whole coronavirus thing is that I did not wash my hands properly. 20 seconds? I've never washed my hands for 20 full seconds, ever in my life.
They don't do the signing line like they usually do every night, just to minimize the amount of exposure to different individuals. You know, you still meet the VIPs, and so you can't guarantee anything, which is scary.
Since the day I was born, I started playing Cash's guitar down in the dressing room next to my best friend. It's called Jameson. It's Jameson.
Listen, you got the same thing.
Sorry, he just put his whole thumb inside.
That was not my thumb. I don't have that big of a thumb.
No, he just rocked my bunghole.
I didn't hit it that hard.
Well, we just got to the venue, and they were just about to start load in. We're obviously just eating lunch here in Vienna, and our show got canceled because the government's capped any event at 100 people, and ours is way over that.
And we just played Prague last night, and we just found out they did the same thing.
Yeah, I would say we'll just stay parked here for a while, and you guys can explore in Vienna. But also, I need to know what's going on with Germany. So this is a home free question. We're already a few $1,000s over budget now for hotels because of all this mess going on.
So we're still talking about heading to Munich anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Does Luke think that Germany's not gonna follow?
His concern is if we're safe here, which I think we are. I think the government here is just taking preventative measures.
Like they'll let us out of the country.
Yeah, right.
So we would have a hotel here and then.
No, in Munich tonight.
Well, what's the other option? I don't understand.
We just sleep on the bus tonight and park somewhere.
I think we need to do that.
It's a smart business decision.
I mean, this is gonna hurt if
We could lose a lot of show for sure.
Right.
If we're gonna be losing a lot of money, like we might as well start cutting some corners.
now I'm getting really worried about it.
Consensus is no hotel tonight, sleep on the bus.
Yeah.
Cool. We talked to and this is awful and it's learning so much. Hey.
This could potentially be it. Like for all we know, this could be it.
This was going to be a really awesome show.
And now we have to go to Munich because the bus driver says we have to leave right now and get to Munich. I don't know why, something about bus rules, or maybe he's just trying to get out of Vienna before we get stuck here. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I got one.
My phone, we're out here getting sick. Government's acting quick. Blame it on them.
We don't have a show till Friday. There's a chance that's not going to happen. So I'm trying to decide if I should fly back to Tennessee today. About to look up flights. It's getting kind of crazy out here.
Oh, it's too bad it's so crappy out.
It kind of adds to it, though.
Yeah.
You know, with everything that's happening here domestically, they're getting increasingly more alarmist about what they might do internationally. And so, knowing that, you know, we need to discuss what you guys want to do moving forward.
Well, I mean, we should probably wait and see what Trump says, right?
You know, there's a whole myriad of things that he could get on and say tonight, and I just want to be prepared to address it because he's going to be a game changer for how we react to the situation. You don't have to do anything, guys. I want to be clear on that. You know, there's just a financial ramification that comes with that. It's basically a 24-hour window for us to make a call on this, you know?
What do you advise?
Well, I advise that we get some flights held for Friday morning and be prepared to go Friday morning. We wait to see what Trump says tonight.
Is there a worst case scenario, whatever he could possibly say, where we're like, we need to fly home right now?
He's banning all travel into the U.S. for everybody, which I don't think that's gonna.
Well, our president just announced a impending 30-day travel ban from Europe. So we're hopping on the first flight out of here. Well, it's 6 a.m. Headed to the airport. There's what's left of the bar. We are crammed into this van. I think it's hard to even tell. We got seats down and the back is completely full. And we just shuffled some stuff around to get Chris facing forward because he was not doing so well riding backwards. Good morning. Jenica and I slept about 90 minutes last night. We tried to stop by a full-service laundry facility this morning to pick up the laundry we had dropped off yesterday. Didn't happen. They weren't open in time. So we're heading back to the States without our stuff. Did stop by the duty-free shop and pick up some aged Gouda, so I consider it a win.
What are we doing this morning here, Nate?
I don't know. We are trying to get home before the travel ban, and we've made it to the gate. So there's only one more step in getting on the plane, and let's hope it takes off. It's been a hectic 24 hours, to say the least.
All of this whirlwind of coronavirus tagged up to not having a house to go home to would have been pretty terrible. But it could be much worse if I hadn't found a new house already. So at least I have that. I don't know if there's a bed in said room, but at least I have a room.
Yeah, man.
I would be lying if I didn't say I was ready to pull the plug on this and go home, just because beyond the coronavirus, things have been pretty hectic.
But wow, what a whirlwind this whole thing has been. Huge thanks to all the fans for their patience and understanding during this time. We wanted nothing more than to finish out our dates and entertain you guys, and hopefully we'll be able to come back soon and do that. Stay tuned and we'll keep you posted.
You never think about it, do you? You know, when that happened.
I'm always alone, just staying inside. Get on
Quarantine.
Zoom or maybe FaceTime. All day in my bed. And what is the chance? Will I watch a whole season? Will I even wear pants? Please let the days go by. Would have been easier with you. I couldn't go out though I wanted to. Quarantine. Quarantine.
Is that his missus behind him?
Okay, here.
It's been funny. I've seen a lot of my single friends be like, you know, I'm gonna maybe learn how to play the guitar, or I'm gonna learn a new language or something like that. And both Kelsey and I have just been like, we just want like a half hour to shower or something. Just do anything.
Every day for quarantine. Every day.
Birds are finally singing again.
Life is rough.
It's been storming here a lot. Finally dried out. So I'm gonna do one of my favorite things. Yard work. Imagine that. I love cutting grass. That's what I'm about to do. So here we go. Whoop, wait.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta do all the right things. That was a little embarrassing. Now I'm not crank it up. Nope, still not gonna crank it up. What am I doing wrong here? This is so comical, huh? I really can't figure this out right now.
He loves doing yard work. Can't get the mower started.
Well, I've got most of my gardening done for the day. Got the patio layout to my wife's liking. And now I'm enjoying a frosty Raz Cranberry LaCroix.
This is the craziest thing in my lifetime, I think.
I was paying attention the whole time that we were in Europe. I had emailed our management and was just like, I think we should leave soon because I just don't think it's safe for anybody. And then at like 2:30 in the morning, we just get a text that says, book the first flight home.
It's sort of an odd situation. You know, obviously we're affected by this, and it's a scary thought, the possibility of having to cancel more shows, and you know, there's just so much uncertainty that goes along with this pandemic.
Really hoping that we can get back to normal as a civilization as soon as possible, especially before football season.
I love quarantine, especially in the beginning. I haven't been home this long in one place, probably since before we won the sing-off, and I'm not exaggerating, okay?
This has been a super stressful
that's a long time.
I've been very stressed out. I feel like I've gotten a bunch new gray hairs from this.
You know, it's somewhat cyclical. There are waves of, you know, I guess hints of depression that happen. Some days you wake up and the indefinite uncertainty weighs a little more heavily on you.
It's a tough time because no one's certain about anything. So it's easy for everybody to get anxious. I'm not typically an anxious person, but like I'm worried for, you know, friends and family.
But for the most part, able to stay positive and just enjoy extra time at home with my lovely wife.
Very thankful that I'm in a position where I can be at home right now. I can be with my family. Kelsey, my wife, has been able to work through this. She works at home. She's a therapist and is able to do it through Zoom and stuff like that. So
honestly, it has given me, this coronavirus experience has given me more time for introspection and just like self-evaluation than I've ever had and I gotta say I really love it. But I feel closer to God than I ever have.
It's been really nice to be home during this time because when we're out on the road, we always just want to get back home. You know, it is a bit of a shock because you go from constantly on the move to always in a different place and just adapting to life on the road, and then suddenly you're at home and you're just going to be home for who knows for how long.
A lot of change going on in the home free world right now. And we're having to come up with new ways to record. And we're just, you know, we're like the rest of the world. I think the whole world right now is just kind of like trying to figure out how to do things differently, you know?
So we're all working remotely to get content out to you guys. So we'll be recording our music separately, we'll be recording our videos separately, all in our own homes.
Most of us have home recording setups now, as well as software that allows us to interface with Darren, and he can actually produce us from his studio in Minnesota to our closets around the country. We also typically don't get to record in our underwear, so that's been a plus.
It's a shock, but at the same time it's really good because, you know, I get to do all kind of things at home that I've always wanted to do, and that includes talking to my new friend here, Mr. Tree. Hi, say hello to Mr. Tree. Ooh. Hello.
Wow,
there,
somebody needs to get out.
everybody.
Is it still recording? I guess it is. I feel like, oh man, is this still going?
Just a normal quarantine morning. We get up and have breakfast, and then an hour or so of Animal Crossing.
Nice TV.
Perfect time for that game to come out to us.
It really is. So we've been playing for
21 straight days.
And our islands are wonderful.
Probably the best ever.
Probably.
She's wearing a Brisbane shirt. Did you see that?
That's for you, and then I got you to my dad.
Mommy got
Oh, we have all the crazy.
that one.
You go right there.
Can you move me? The green one.
Oh yeah.
Mommy's way
Thank you.
behind us,
I
isn't
am.
she?
I'm way
Oh
behind.
man,
You're
I
trying.
can't even see her. She's so far back.
What's that?
So exciting. I love swinging. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's pretty. I love it. Oh, this is exciting. Wow.
Here we go.
Is he ripping out a tree? Oh my god.
Stop playing around.
Yeah, it's coming now.
I really want to rip it all the way out of the ground and drag it.
Yeah.
That ain't country. I don't know what it is.
Staying at home this whole time is kind of crazy. It kind of wears on you, and so you just got to keep yourself busy as much as you can. I've been trying to stay active with a lot of hobbies at home, and I get kind of obsessive over hobbies. You can kind of see here, I'm just way into Magic cards right now.
Wow, okay.
It's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. Good in that it's giving me something to do. Bad is in that they can start to add up a lot of money when you spend so much on cards. But it is what it is. You know, we all got to figure out what we're going to do during this time.
So this is the first time I've ever tried to make, tried to fry fish that I caught today on my own. This is the first time I've done it, and I'm just kind of winging it. You know, I looked at like 17 different recipes and all the different ways and orders you batter your fish. But I mean, if I do say so myself, I think that's a fine looking couple pieces of fish there. Got some fillets as well.
One thing that I've noticed about being home all the time and being so close to my refrigerator is that I'm eating a lot. Gotta quit that, because I had been losing some weight, not anymore. So, got to figure that out soon.
I'm probably eating a little bit better than I normally do. I'm certainly saving some money in that regard, because as many of you know, I'm a foodie, a food enthusiast, and I went out to eat way more than I should have. So just cooking all the meals at home has been good for my diet.
Once every week or two, we run out of our kind of perishables, and we're back to the noodles and whatever meat's left. So we're at that stage right now. Gotta make do with what you got. And what we got is linguine.
Holy crap.
We're having an pasta lips.
Corona.
Stay back. Home fries, hang in there. We are currently working our butts off as hard as we can under the circumstances to get you guys some content, and hopefully understand it's not going to be the same type of content. I think you guys all would know and understand that. But the day that we're able to safely get out there and do our thing again, you know we will. And we'll see you soon.
Sheriff and his posse was watching them and gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John are running through the forest, jumping fences, dodging trees, and trying to get away. Contemplating nothing but escaping, finally making it. Oodle lolly, golly, what a day. Oodle lolly, golly, what a day.
Wow. That's good. I enjoyed that. Again, you can get the feeling that you know, all that work that goes into what they do, but how scary would that be, being in Europe or being away from home, and then your country is saying to you, you know, you can't travel, you can't come back. That would have been scary. That would have been very scary. You know, especially if you know, you're stuck somewhere and you don't have the funds and everything else. Oh, scary, scary time. You know, and that was only a couple of months ago. So, you know, not that long ago. So we're still going through it. A lot of people are still in that kind of lockdown situation. A lot of people are still in that quarantine. But it's getting better. Certainly getting better in Australia. Queensland, for example, we're kind of coming out of it. We've got I think we've only got, within the whole state, I think we've only got like 10 cases, maybe 10 active cases. And that's been for a little while now. So, you know, we're quite right on top of this, the corona or COVID or what do you want to call it, the virus. But yeah, so, and that last little bit about the quarantine, you know, the content they've been putting out since quarantine has been amazing, hasn't it? You know, all the different kind of new innovations they've been coming up with. You know, like the last song, well, actually, when I'm recording this, I remember it hasn't actually come out yet. So I have done a reaction to the Meet Me in the Middle, and that was amazing the way they did that too. So, you know, you would have seen that before you see this. So I remember you haven't actually seen it yet. So, but yeah, see that song, that's that example of that innovation about what they're kind of do to put out that content for us. You know, it's all about us, the fans, you know, what they can give us, but it's, you know, and this is a time about what we can give back, you know. So if you're not subscribed to their YouTube channel, go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go and support them how you can. Give them a thumbs up, whatever you can. Definitely will support them. You know, great bunch of guys. You know, even in all that trouble and uncertainty, they're trying to keep that positivity going, you know. So, and that's for us and for their fans around the world too. So it just makes them more down to earth and more approachable, and somebody where you can get behind and say, okay, look, you know, I'm following you because you're a singer, a songwriter, you do music, but you're also human, and you're so down to earth too. So I like that. That's what attracts us to your music and to you as a person as well. So you know, and you know, the five of them together are absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So and that's why I really like Home Free. The music is amazing, but their personalities and the people actually shine through too. So and that's the whole package for me. So if they were a bit standoffish and everything else, you'd think, you know, the music is good, you know, whatever. But, you know, because they're so approachable and so down to earth too, you know, you kind of get that insight, and, you know, and they can have a laugh at themselves as well. Trying to get that lawnmower started. Austin, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? But that was good. I enjoyed it again. Home Away from Home. Excellent insight into the boys, what they go through, what kind of troubles and tribulations they do to give us that music that we enjoy, and always, as always, you know, so fun to watch. Always makes me laugh. Just the five of them together, and also their partners as well. You know, they're coming into it more as well. So, you know, and they're becoming personalities as well within that realm. And I'm enjoying the journey for sure. So, guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. When more come out, we'll definitely do some more Home Away from Home. Hopefully, thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed it. And guys, I will see you in the next reaction video.